In this video, we're going to go over all of the different tools that you're going to find here in Adobe Premiere Pro. Now, the main tool is going to be the selection one down here in your tool window. It's just the one that looks like a little arrow. And this is going to allow you to select things here on the timeline. So you can click everything that you click on is going to get selected. Everything up here in your effects panel, down here on the timeline, over here in your bin, all of these other things. That's what the selection tool is going to do. Next up, we've got the track select forward and track select backwards tools. Now, if you see one of these tools with a little bitty arrow near the bottom of it, click and hold that and it will pop open some additional tools. The track selection forward and track selection backwards, what those are going to do is I'm going to click the track selection forward here tool. And if I click and drag this, what it's going to do is it's going to select every single clip ahead of this one, all of the clips forward of it in the timeline. The track select backwards tool is going to select everything backwards from here and move those accordingly. So this is a quick tool to use instead of trying to click and drag over a bunch of these tools. This is a really easy way to select a bunch of stuff forwards or backwards of the clip that you want to edit if you want to move some stuff around. Next down, we have the ripple edit tool, the rolling edit tool, and the rate stretch tool. Now the ripple edit tool, what that's going to do is if we click this one, and you can see it's got kind of a little red line through it, meaning that it's not going to work unless we get it in the right spot. Now these are going to take place over the where we have two clips that meet. So that's where this edit tool is going to happen. So if we click and drag this, what it's going to do, it's going to say, hey, this clip is a little too long. Let's move that. And it's going to ripple edit, meaning all of the clips that come after it are going to kind of cinch up into it in the timeline. Now, if we were to do this the normal way, if I just clicked and drag this one, what's going to happen is we're going to have kind of a blank space where that was, and we would have to go in there and then ripple edit. This is just a quicker way to do that. So the roll edit tool is going to affect the clip adjacent to whichever one you want to extend or shorten. So I'm going to extend this green one a little bit, and you can see the pink one is now shortened. Same on this side. If I were to click here and drag that one, it's going to affect the adjacent tool, but this is if you want to make clips maybe a little bit longer or a little bit shorter, and that will again affect the clip before or after that one. The rate stretch tool is going to allow us to adjust the speed of the clip that we edit. So if we mouse over the end of a clip here and drag it down, what that's going to do is speed this clip up for us. You can see the speed, if I zoom in, was adjusted a little bit. Same if we drag this out, it's going to slow that clip down a little bit more. So the original parameters of the clip, the in and out point, don't change. What it's going to do is speed or slow down your clip to now fit the intended duration that you want. The razor blade tool is just the tool that you would use to cut. So you just mouse over wherever you want to cut, click it, select, and delete the clips that you don't want. Next up, we have the slip and slide tools. Now the slip tool is going to slip your clip on the timeline forwards or backwards without affecting its place on the timeline or the duration of that actual clip. So if you click and drag a clip forward or click and drag it backwards, what's going to happen is it is using the footage from the original clip and it's going to fit it into that spot. So if you want to move your clip forward a little bit or move it backwards a little bit, the original clip, this is the tool that you would use to do that. The slide tool is going to let you slide a clip around on the timeline. So as you move a clip forwards or backwards, the clip itself is going to remain the same, but it's going to affect directly both clips on either side of it. So as you move these things around, it's going to affect kind of the in and out points and the duration of those clips. Next up, we have the pin tool. Now this is the tool that you would use to create shapes up here in the program monitor. So you can see I'm just going to create a little triangle here. This is also the tool that you would use to create keyframes or nodes down here in your audio to adjust the levels or the volume of it. The rectangle and ellipse tools are going to allow you to create shapes here in the program window, much like the pin tool did, but they're going to be rectangular or they're going to be circular. Next up, we have the hand and zoom tools. Now the hand tool is going to allow you to move things around when you are zoomed really far in, let's say on your clip. So you can see my wife going crazy over Legos here. and we're just going to move that around. Now this is not going to actually edit or move the clip at all. It's just going to allow you to see a different part of the frame if you're zoomed in. Now the zoom tool will allow you to zoom in or out on your clips in the timeline. To zoom in, just click. To zoom out, hold down Alt or Option on a Mac and click, and it will zoom out. And finally, we've got the type and vertical type tools. Now, these are going to allow you to create text or titles within the program monitor. They're going to show up down here on your timeline, and you can see there's a little bit of text there. So the vertical text will allow you to create vertical text. The regular text tool will allow you to create traditional horizontal based text. So there you have it, folks. It's a rundown of the tools that you're going to encounter while working in Adobe Premiere Pro and a little bit about what each one of them does. Do you have any questions about those? If so, let us know in the comment section below. As always, thanks so much for taking the time to watch this, and I will see you in the next one.